come let me take you along as I prep my daily journal pages for the months of September. Hello everybody, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. So here I have my current journal, which I'm filming this in August. So I have, if you remember, this is my current journal and I've been using this cover from Archer Olive in here. And I do have a few more pages left and I will be good to go. So I thought I will get my pages for September prepped. The way I use this journal, I need it for roughly 4 months. So September, October, November, and December. And that will be a good time to start a new journal. So I should be looking out for another one. So in the meantime, I'm using this Archer in Olive B5 from my stash. And this is from the summer release. I'm not sure this is still available. And this is a Meteor Shower. So you can expect a flip through of this one sometime coming soon once I'm done with the entire book. So I'm filming this a bit ahead so that I don't have to worry about no pages at all to use. So this is the new journal I am using. This is from my stash and I had bought this during the summer drop, which was the Beyond the Sea collection, which came at the end of May, if I'm not mistaken. You can use my code Priya10 for 10% off at Archer and Olive. And let's open this. I was really confused by the color of the box because this was the journal I had picked. And let me take it out. So this is like a dark teal color. I'm not sure what color the camera is picking up as. It's a dark teal, not quite turquoise, but it's a dark teal color. I'm sure it will stay without scratches since it's a linen cover. But you know me, I absolutely can't handle dirty covers and scratches, which is not a problem here. But the dirtiness, which I cannot handle. So this cover, after I'm done with the journal, will move to this one. In the meantime, we will prep the pages at least for a few days. I might fast forward this process, otherwise you would be sitting here for some time. And this is the cover. Absolutely love that Starburst, I believe that's the name. Nice silver foil. And this is the back with the folder. Like all Archer and Olive journals. And I think that B5 is the correct size for my journal because A5 is really too small for what I need. I write a lot and I think I write slightly bigger. So before I get started with the actual prep, let me show you what I'm planning to do here. So I have here, you will also get to see some of the sneak peeks of the Martinez Sticker Company release coming on August 30th. I'm not sure if you saw these sheets, but this is the oil painted pond scenes. I printed a couple of sheets. That's the beauty of printables. And I even printed them big. So that's a gorgeous scene. So you can use my code Priya15. The shop is linked below, and my freebie. So I will also show you my freebie, which I intend to use here. So this is my freebie, and I just used my Cricut to flip the image. So I have a tutorial on print and cut feature as well. You can check that out. And this is the lovely green autumn blooms. It's a gorgeous, look at those details. Can you see that? and this is on a whole page. This is the max printable area for the Cricut, and I made two smaller sheets here. So I have all these blooms ready to use, but that is more for the fall. So what I'm thinking is I will, since we will have September, October, November, and December, I don't want to jump to fall just yet, because here we have summer easily up until the end of October. So I'll wait and start my fall pages in October. So September is still summer. That's how I'm treating it here. That's how the weather looks outside. And I have a few more tropical stickers. These are the Monstera leaves, and these are some of the plumerias. These are all printables. These are some of the older ones. And I also have these are the oil painted summer evenings. So this was from the same sheet. I had printed them big. And I have the oil painted beach scenes, which is in a slightly smaller size. And I do have a whole bunch of these florals and hot air balloons, some gerberas. So all the incomplete sheets, that is, I've used a lot of these, but some of these I've not used much. So I thought I would make lots of summery floral spreads in my journal. And I also have these ones, and I had printed them in multiple sizes. So this was the smaller size, and I used up a lot of this, as you can see, and this is my freebie. So I hope to bring all those in, and I just picked a few from the stash, and these are roughly the colors we have on. And I also have a beach scene washi tape. This is pretty wide, and this is from the Goat Girl Goodies, and I have not been able to use this. I picked this up a couple of years ago, I believe, because what happens is I look for sales and then it does not get to me on time to be used that year. So it just gets into my stash and I just forget. And also I have this self-healing cutting mat and my gyro cut. I have a tutorial on how you can use this, and you will see me use this effortlessly. Don't overthink it. That's the only advice I have for you. And I also have a couple of these quotes which I might pull from. So these are a couple of the sheets, and sorry, my printer was running out of ink, so the colors started to fade. I can avoid that part and still use the rest of the blooms. That is why I did not throw this. The rest of the sheet is very, very much usable. So that is where we are, and let's get started now. I will fast forward and talk you through the process. So on to decorating the title page, and this is one of my most favorite books recently. One, because of all these shades of purple. So I'm using these fillers, these script clear stickers from Priya'screativeplans. And this book is still available to pick up if you want to grab it, because it will sell out very soon. Could happen anytime. Trying to center that sticker right underneath the name, and on to grabbing a couple more elements before I call it done, because I do not want to overdo it, but yet bring in some of those lavender shades that I absolutely love. And this gives me all the peaceful vibes that I look forward to while I'm journaling. And having that one last sticker at the bottom, and I'm done. On to the next page. I will be doing a flip through of the entire setup, and I am trying to measure out roughly how much I will need, but you will see that I fall short by a centimeter or so. And this is the kind of washi tapes which have a backing, and we have to remove the backing so that it can be used. And as you can see, I did fall short by a centimeter or less than that, and I'm trying to round the corner there, which I like to do just for that finishing touch, and I'm bringing those elements which are left from the past releases, and I thought I would bring in a couple of the washi tapes, and I'm doing a frame there. I thought blue and that red actually went together, especially in a nautical beachy theme, so trying to mark that dot where I want to use it, so trying to make sure I line it up straight. And these washi tapes are from Planything. Priya 10 will earn you 10% off if you decide to shop. And having my self-healing cutting mat underneath for when I will go ahead and start cutting it. So first let's decorate that frame, which will look nice once it is all cut out. So going with some tropical beachy elements. As I said, I'm still very much in summer mode here. So I'm trying to pick the elements which are symmetrical so that it gets easier to decorate. And I'm using these smaller elements from the plumeria sheet and added that kite there and onto the gyro cut and cutting off that border. And I have to say that gyro cut does a great job on the curves, and if there are certain shapes that you need to cut around, it does not do great with straight lines, but that's why I decided to go for the ruler so that at least I can have that straight. And for the other straight cutting, I usually get hold of my Fiskars ceramic trimmer, but I can't seem to find it right that second. So on to getting the edges straight, and that is how the frame looks all cut out. And now I'm layering that beachy scene behind there so that it can still look cohesive. And I did not want to put that scene right next to the washi tape because these are two different shades of blue, and I thought it would look better this way. And I will be doing a few sheets here on camera, and then I realized that I will have to kind of stop and come back to it later, so I thought it was getting too long. But trust me, I'm doing a full flip through at the very end. So just going ahead with that border frame using the washi tape, and this is something you can do easily with anything. So just trying to make sure that, yeah, the Fiskars trimmer is back now, and on to cutting that frame properly. And I really like when I can do that, and I hesitate to use the paper cutters on my planners. The journals, I'm not that worried because first it's thicker paper and it has a better chance of survival, even though I don't like accidents or scratches or dents on my page. So doing some layering there just with that hot air balloon, and similar shapes. The symmetry is what I'm looking for. So looking for that same shape and those same elements which I can use to fill those spaces so that it will look nice even after you turn the page. So those elements are nice and perfect, and that is the reason why sometimes you see me flipping the images on printables so that I can have an exact symmetry on the other side as well. So on to adding the parrot from my freebie. She is so adorable, so I thought it would be a nice thing to add, and maybe a couple more elements to pull it all together. And that scene in the back should really be nice and full. Something smaller to go there, and I think that's a nice pop. And I need to come and decorate on the other side as well, and we should be ready to move to additional actual pages. So these would be the landing page, but I still will come and write in the actual pages. So you will see what I mean when I show you the flip through of my used journal. I'm so glad that I decided to check out the B5 or the doctorate journal for my daily journal. It is not like I have tons of space or tons of time, I mean, to decorate, but this is the landing page. But I do it when I have some time. Sometimes I do not get to film it, but I still enjoy the creative process. So that is why you will see me not have videos for every single spread. And if you are keen on seeing all the steps from start to finish, let me know and I can have the entire filming done. But sometimes what happens is I might just be actually listening to a book or spending some time with the family, and then I might just be sitting there on the dining table decorating my journal. So sometimes in those cases, the cameras, we are just having some family time while I still am getting creative on the side. So that might be the reason you don't have videos for those spreads. So trying to see what else I need to add there. So coming in with some more of the hibiscus there, just making sure it is symmetrical. I know the frame is pretty much done, and that will be pretty much the landing pages done. And next I will be going to the, just making sure I need nothing more. And yeah, see, that's what happens when all these fillers are given to you in Martinez Sticker Company sheets. I like that because she makes sure that I may make sure that you get maximum value for your buck. So on to the next page, and I'm using the line art hydrangeas and the blue and the purple hydrangeas. I had not used them much, and I'm just lining up the edges on the outer side so that I can still have space to write and yet have some decorations there. Just using the scraps to decorate the other side. See, with just 4 flowers, how full the page looks already. So this is a great tip if you want to kind of maximize the writing space and yet kind of decorate it, and it looks pretty full. And I love when we can do such variety of spreads, because with just one sheet of each you can pull together at least a couple of spreads effortlessly. And later I will come and add the washi tapes, and you will see that when I do the final flip through. And on to the next page, which I'm using the Gerberas, and I also bring in the violas, you will see. I'm just trying to balance out some of those colors from the sheets I have left over. I used this in a different journal spread, but that was entirely made up of the Gerberas. And I do have just these left, so I thought I should use these remaining stickers. And that is the reason why this came in this journal. And next, I think I need more, and that is when the violas decided to be brought in. So just trying to use some of those scraps at the bottom. Again, that is the beauty, just one big sticker, moving those sparkles a bit so that I can fit the violas there, and that looks like kind of a nice garden. And next I will come and add some washi tapes, if I'm not mistaken. So just trying to see, sorry, my phone was ringing, so I just kept that aside. And I brought in the butterflies, which was part of the freebie sheets from one of the reps. So I think I thought I will bring those flowers up at the top, but then I thought they needed some place to hang from. So then the washi tapes come in. So just thought these colors went well. And I believe these washi tapes are still available to pick up. It's a nice summery color. And adding some pop of pink up at the top to balance out the colors of the gerberas. And now the flowers have a nice base to dangle from. Just throwing in those flowers to maintain some balance. And the butterflies will also come in just in similar colors. I believe this is Stephanie's freebie. I'll have all the details down in the description. So if you use Stephanie's code, you will have this is the freebie you get. And that is kind of the general idea with this page. And next, I think I will do the quick flip through and I will talk to you a bit more. And this is the close-up of the front page. And that's a gorgeous page. And I did some lettering there. So that's a landing page. It looks nice and pretty. And then I added one of those castles from Journal Say. We'll have the link down. You can pick it up. The washi tapes are all from Planything. Journal Say you can use my code Priya for 8% off. That window is also from Journal Say. And next, these are mostly from Martinez Sticker Company, but you will see some of the tree houses being brought in. The tree houses are from Journal Say. I will have them linked down in the description. This is from Planything, and these are more from the August release at Martinez Sticker Company. This is also from Martinez Sticker Company using the newest blooms. I combined it with the lace washi from the washi tape shop and also the girls from there. You can use my code Priya10 for 10% off at the washi tape shop as well. And the boxes, I just made a couple of those mile liner boxes and added some stitches on top. Let me know which of these pages you liked more, what you journal in if at all you do, and what your ideal size would be to journal. And please come hang out with me on Instagram. It's a nice, lovely community out there. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. My affiliate links and codes will all be in the description. Please feel free to use them. It's a great way to support me and I truly appreciate that. And I do have a milestone in mind for the end of the year. So your support is greatly appreciated to help me achieve that. Hope to see you in my next one. Bye.